So brothers and sisters, ang atong teaching tonight, uh, entitled ni siya og Taming the Tongue, Speaking Life Not Strife. So naka-anchor ni siya sa verse nga sa Proverbs 13 verse 3.
Timing
Those
katang
who guard their mouth preserve themselves. Those who open wide their lips bring ruin. So importante kaayo ang ang ba no mga igsoon kung unsa man ang nigawas ni ini, kay kung unsa ang nigawas ni ini naas mauna ang sulod usab sa kasing-kasing, no. The grace that we seek, we ask the grace to control our speech, to be slow to speak and quick to listen, and allow our words to reflect Christ's compassion, wisdom, and truth. So dapat di ay ang ato ang mga pulong mga igsoon na nagsalamin sa atong Ginoong Hesukristong kanang pagkamanggiluyon o ang iyahang kaalam ug kamatuoran. So naatay activity, Brad and sis, wala man ta nag face to face, pero sa inyo ha sigurong kabahin diha, pwede siguro ninyo nga no, in your phone or asa na ninyo masuwat, pwede siguro ma masulti ni mabutang nimo diha, no, ma masuwat nimo ang word or praise kana bang mga sulti nga sa past ni nga nakapasakit nimo. Unya ang ikaduha, pwede siguro masuwat nimo ang magyapon word or phrase nga naka-encourage nimo. Unya ang diri manggod kaning at least dili naman siguro butangan og name nya, then collect and read several of them anonymously, reflect together nya, then mao ni ang ato ang atong i-reflect nga how no sa unsa ka nga kini nga mga pulong nakaapektar sa atong mga pagbati, sa ato ang mga paghahimuon og atong relasyon. Unya unsa kay paagi nga mahimo tang uh, mas magpakabana pa sa gahom sa ato ang mga pulong sa atong speech. Unya kaning activity maghatag unta nato og pagtulun-an nga ato ang uh, bantayan no ang ato ang mga dila nga dili siya makapasakit, nga unta matag pulong nga ato ang malitok magbaton or magpadayag, maghatag og kalinaw, pagdasig ug paghigugma ngadto sa uban. So since dili na nato mahimo, brothers and sisters, kani siya nga activity, I suggest nga inyo haning assignment diha no sa inyo ha, just remember words or phrase nga maybe nakapa-hurt nimo. So talk about your feeling of heart, no. uh, imo sigurong isulti diha sa imong wife or sa imong husband, and then unsa say word or praise nga makapa-encourage nimo sa ingon. It could be your couple discussion, no. That would be an assignment right after sa ato ana lang prayer meeting, kay since kuan naman ni kanang impossible na nga mahimo nato ni nga activity nga naka-online ra, since kamo maybe wala pod ma-schedule ang inyong couple dialogue. So it could be no one word or kaning praise or description nga pwede maka-hurt nimo, isulti lang nimo with honest and open no nga conversation, hot trusting na paday, hot conversation, honest, open, and trusting no nga conversation. Unya mangaya mo pasaylo ay no nga kani daing pulunga kaniday nga description or words maka-hurt dahil niya. So it's a good time, brothers and sisters, nga ma kung baga we can have that couple discussion. Okay, so I will give you a reminder for that siguro, no? Yeah. Let's continue lang, brothers and sisters. Ang topic na to, naghitungod ni words niya sa ingon dili kuno ni siya neutral. Pwede ni siya maka-build up or maka-gisi, makapalambo or makapadaot. The letter of James tells us, no, nag-ingon diri brothers and sisters, in the same way that the tongue is a small member and yet has great pretensions, consider how small a fire can set a huge forest ablaze. The tongue is also a fire. It exists among our members as a world of malice, defiling the whole body and setting the entire course of our lives on fire. Itself set on fire by Gehenna. Sa mga giingon sa letter of James, brothers and sisters. Indeed, no, many relationships, whether in families, marriages, or communities, have been healed or hurt not by actions but by words. Actually, ang leak, no, sa relationship, it started with words. Actually, dili kayo rare ang instances nga it's by action or by inaction, it could be. But usually, for the words nga atong nasulti, na we don't even know, it hurts. So it is very important, brothers and sisters, to discern, no? And it's also very important to ask for a feedback, because brothers and sisters, we might be hurting others which we don't know. So taming the tongue is not just about avoiding gossips or foul language. It's about letting Christ rule the heart, because our words flow from what fills us inside. So kung unsay nigawa sa ato ang mga mga brothers and sisters, nagagikan na sa sulod, no, sa atong kasing-kasing. As Jesus said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Hearts that are resentful, angry, and prideful will be reflected in the words that we use, or even the tonality of those words, brothers and sisters. Thus, when we feel ourselves with the Spirit, no, sa diha, kung mao manggali mga igsoon, kung sa panahon nga ato ang dawaton, no, sa atong kaugalingon ang espiritu, ang atong mga pulong dapat magagiya nato, may magagiya nato and will be lead, no, by the Spirit. Compassionate, thoughtful, and uplifting, brothers and sisters. Dapat building, faith building, brothers and sisters. Next, it takes humility and awareness to tame our tongue. Let me emphasize the word humility, brothers and sisters. Kung doon na unta tay kanang pagpaubos, eventually we can easily, or maybe we can maneuver, no, rightly our tongue. Kay kung doon na pagpaubos, mga brothers and sisters, doon na kay awareness, no? And then it takes discernment, pausing before we react, no? Which is kung naanad na kahabit na nimo nga mo ditso ra kag sulti, mo blurt out ra ka right away, mo brush na ka sa for other people, you don't listen well, you will talk bisan og wala pa siya nahuman, no, without grasping unsa gi iyahang gipasabot or reaffirming it, kumbaga ni diretso ra sad ka og sulti based on your own na kanang initial understanding, choosing to be silent rather than sarcastic, no, manigiingon brothers and sisters nga if you don't have something good to say, never to say any na lang, no, and being grateful rather than complaining. Ang complaining meaning mag mag unsa na brothers and sisters, magwine ka ba, no, complaining, it's not a good word nga pwede nimong isurround sa imong self. Naabaya siya ka ng the words has energy, so bisan gali ka nang magkuanta magsakay ta baron sa pump boat unya, of course there are mismanagement perhaps or unsa diha, and then you will just give a words that are kanang complaining, eventually it changes the frequency inside our hearts. So kung mahimo brothers and sisters, just keep it to yourself unless you are given opportunity nga to give feedback. So as a member of our community Couples for Christ, we are brothers and sisters are slowly being trained sa kini nga mga behavior or kini nga mga habits na we should have kanang adapt brothers and sisters. Mao ni nga the habit of maybe in your mind you complain but never say it. Kay when you say it brothers and sisters, the frequency, no, from your hearts eventually lahi siya, no, masakyan siya og lain na pod. Dili man siguro na sa nga ma-complain ka, pero eventually that could be a source. Taming the tongue is not about perfection, it's about allowing it's about allowing the Lord to convert our hearts so that our words mirror the goodness of the Lord. So dili kinahanglang perpekto ta kay usay masayop ta, usay makakomenta, but brothers and sisters, we should always be aware, no, nga in our journey sa ato ang spiritual life, ang ato ang i-transform brothers and sisters would be our hearts. So kung do na tay malitok, ma-blurt out nga whatever complain or against any person, eventually our hearts, brothers and sisters, na less siya develop. Because if we center our life in the goodness of our Lord, ang Diyos gugma. So, dapat kita mo reflect, mo mirror sa ato ang Diyos. The words that we say plant something in another person's heart. Na ato'y ako ang ahead ni namo sila sa USGR, and then long time ago when we were still student, naa daw ko'y nasulti or naasay duda na ko or unsa ba to. Unya, eventually it took a while kanos aman to, just recently lang, a year or two, nga nagka-istorya me by heart, and then nag-meet me na party, and then iyan ang gisulti sa kuha nga during our college days, actually dili ko inani ka, and then ako siyang nangay kong sorry niya right away, hala niyanin ko sorry kaayo, pero kabaw ka dili baya to ako ni anak ko ba, dili baya to ako, wala ba ako nag inato niya. Then eventually mo ba, all the while lahi ang iyang pagtan-aw nako, sige mi kita, no, manakita mi sa kanang mga okasyon lang, or even kauban man mi sa kanang among kanang Toastmasters Club, no? Ni nagpa member man sad ko ana. So kuan siya mga igsoon kanang naaday siya sa gihimbing day nga kahigot-gut nako. So tanawa, it was very long time ago. But good thing nag-meet me. I don't know what's that occasion, kauban mi sa table. And then with the grace of God perhaps no, she has the courage nga iya tong gisulti. Eventually I think na settled na to. Kay eventually na ko niya sorry even though nganong inato ang iyang gibati sa ako pero ako siyang giingnan nga it's not me actually ang katong maong person nga imong gisulti nga imong gituhuan. Tanawa mga igsoon ha. Gamay nga mga pulong it could be no. We may choose to sow love not bitterness, peace not poison, truth not humor. So pwede na di ay ta magpili. We have the freedom to choose. So again, kung kita humble enough, which is the key to spirituality, brothers and sisters, is humility. Itudloan ta sa atong Hesus Kristo ni ana nga kita as we progress sa atong kinabuhi, we should remain humble. Despite the success, despite the things that we have already, despite the knowledge that we have, brothers and sisters, no? And there is a story sa two builders. Usa ka adlaw niya na duha ka mga amigo naglakaw no padong sa ilahang panimalay human sa taas nga adlaw nga trabaho. Silang duha frustrated. Wala nalipay pero nagpadayag no sa managlain nga kanang reaksyon. Ang primero nga amigo gikapoy unya irritated siya. Nag-complain siya about sa ihang asawa, no? Iyahang boss, iyang amo, and even his community. Matagpulong nga iyang gisulti, no? Makagisi, no? Tore something down. A trust, a hope, a bond. His words is like hammers that broke, not nails that built. The second friend, naminaw, unya, nisulti no, sa hilom. You know, nisulti siya sa iyang wife, you know, I had a rough day too. Naminaw siya and then nisulti siya sa katong friend number 1, I had a rough day too. But when I got home, my wife smiled and I asked how I was. I told her, thank you for waiting me up. No? Waiting up for me. And she smiled wider. That one small kind word built a bridge that fatigue had tried to burn. That night, both men prayed. Silang duha nagampo. One asked God to fix what he had destroyed with careless words. The other thanked God for the grace to speak gently despite exhaustion. Every conversation we have makes us a better builder or a breaker. We build when we affirm, encourage, and thank. We tear down when we criticize, gossip, or mock. The question is, which one are we becoming? A builder of hearts or a demolisher of peace? Siguro mga brothers and sisters na may mga daghan man nato sa atong group teachers, maybe there are times nga we get irritated kay busy kay ta daghan kay tag trabaho unya napay mga estudyante nga magsamok-samok nato unya dili galit ta ka spare og even just a second or two aron lang just to hear them and eventually like talk to them. And then we never know, brothers and sisters, nga sa ato ron din paghatag nilang higayon to listen to them might be their only chance nga eventually kanang dili sila mo kamit og suicide. So tanawa mga igsuon nga kaanindot sa usa ka kasing-kasing nga andam nga maminaw, no, should in case gikinahanglan ang iyahang pagpaminaw. Instead of speaking, why don't we listen, brothers and sisters, and build up that words, search that words in your thoughts, in your hearts, brothers and sisters, that eventually can give life, no, than destroy it. Ang key takeaway na to aning teaching, brothers and sisters, our words have creative power to build or to destroy, to wound or to heal. A tame tongue is the fruit of a disciplined heart surrendered to God. Let every word we speak become a small act of love. So, tanan nga mga pulong, mga igsoon, could be, no, a small act of love. Ang atong guide question for this teaching, nasintro siya mga igsoon sa when was the last time my words hurt or helped someone I love? What habits or emotions make it most difficult for me to pause before I speak? So muna, niya ang atong Catholic tidbits ani mga igsoon. Si Saint Francis de Sales, no, mga Busconian, taught that one of the most evil dispositions possible is that which satirizes and turns everything to ridicule. God abhors this vice and has sometimes punished it in a marked manner. Nothing is so opposed to charity, much more to a devout spirit, as contempt and depreciation of one's neighbor, and where satire and ridicule exist, contempt must be. So, again, brothers and sisters, daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw o ato ang mag-sharing ta about this one, kining guide questions. You can select just one, perhaps, no? Or you may answer both. So, with that, brothers and sisters, may God be praised.